For now, we have big developments in the state's promise to ramp up COVID-19 testing. Governor Mike DeWine announced plans to mobilize Ohio's 15,000 pharmacists to conduct that testing. Our 5 on Your Side investigator Joe PAGONAKIS is with us now. Joe, yesterday we learned the Ohio National Guard would be deployed to nursing homes to help with testing, and now this. But Ohio's still far behind the testing goals.
Rob, the state goal was 22,000 tests a day, but the state is still only at about 10,000 tests a day. But there are some roadblocks the Department of Medicaid must address before pharmacists can start COVID-19 testing right here in Ohio.
Yesterday, the Board of Pharmacy released updated guidance.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine now working to allow pharmacists at more than 2,000 pharmacies statewide to conduct COVID-19 testing.
It just makes sense to expand access to pharmacies. They have the training to do it.
Antonio Chacha with the Ohio Pharmacists Association says giving pharmacists the ability to test for COVID-19 will dramatically expand Ohio's testing capacity and significantly improve the limited testing currently going on at about 100 pharmacies across the state at locations like CVS and Rite Aid.
So they're kind of offering pharmacy-based testing, but they're doing it with duct tape and glue. They're using the nurse practitioner who has the ability to bill for clinical services.
But the Pharmacists Association says, unfortunately, Ohio has been sitting on legislation for 18 months that would allow pharmacists to bill and be reimbursed for clinical services like COVID-19 testing.
But to this day, the Department of Medicaid has not fixed the administrative rules to get pharmacists up and running in that capacity.
We'll start in the nursing homes tomorrow and on Monday.
Meanwhile, Major General John Harris is leading Ohio's National Guard to ramp up COVID-19 testing at Ohio nursing homes and at state developmental centers. General Harris told News 5 he'll launch 7 of 14 response teams in the next 3 days to assist health departments. But he says it will take a wide variety of sources to get Ohio up to its goal of more than 22,000 tests per day.
Looking at potential for mobile centers, you talked about the part about the pharmacies. There are a lot of components to testing. There are a lot of private entities that are doing their own testing.
And Rob, it will be up to the Ohio Department of Health to decide where the National Guard response teams will report first, initially basing that deployment, Rob, on COVID-19 hotspots.
Yeah, Joe, we know they want to get this going, too. How long could it take to make the changes in order to greenlight widespread testing at all those pharmacies?
Rob, it's not clear. However, News 5 has learned Governor DeWine spoke with the Ohio Pharmacists Association this morning and pledged to expedite the needed changes. Rob, the governor knows lives are on the line here.